You will never feel sorrow after watching this. It is a story about Gautam, Buddha. It happened that once upon a time Buddha was traveling from one city to another. On the way, he saw a very sorrowful woman. She was crying loudly. The woman came to Buddha and said, "Respected Lord, please help me. My only child has just died. Please bring my child back to life." Buddha said, "I can help you, but in return, I want you to give me something." The woman asked, "What do you want, Lord?" Buddha replied, "Bring all the Muslims from your town and gather them in one place." Woman said, "But why, Lord?" Buddha said, "Just bring them here. I want to show them something." The woman went to the town and called all the Muslims and brought them to Buddha. Then Buddha asked the woman, "Is your child alive now?" The woman said, "No, Lord, he is still dead." Buddha said, "Just think, if I make your child alive again, would you still cry?" The woman said, "No, of course not." Then Buddha said, "Why were you crying before? If death is certain for everyone, why be sad?" The woman said, "I thought my child was special, and he would live longer than others." Buddha said, "No one can escape from death. One day you will also die. Your son was also destined to die one day. He just died earlier. Death is a part of life, and life is meant to die. If you really loved your son, then instead of being sad, you should think that he lived in your lap for 9 months, and you could see his smiling face. You could touch him, you could talk to him. You could feed him, and he looked at you with innocence. These are the moments that are priceless." The woman said, "Yes, Lord, you are right, but I couldn't control myself. Seeing his dead body, I just felt like crying." Buddha said, "You may feel like crying, or you may feel like laughing, but why resist the natural flow of life? Why try to stop yourself from crying or laughing? Because whatever happens, happens for a reason, and we can't change it." The woman said, "You are absolutely correct, Lord. Thank you for showing me the right path." After some time, Buddha sat down under a tree for meditation. That woman came to him and said, "Respected Lord, I have heard that you have the power to bring the dead back to life. Please bring my child back to life." Buddha said, "I told you that death is a part of life. Why do you want to separate yourself from the cycle of life and death?" The woman said, "If I could just see him alive one more time, I promise I will never ask you to bring him back to life." Buddha said, "When you will get enlightenment, you will understand what I am trying to explain to you. Right now, I don't have much time. After some days, I will come back to this place. If you want your child back, come to me." After saying this, Buddha went to the next town. After 40 days, when Buddha returned to the same place, the woman came running to him and said, "Respected Lord, I have meditated as you told me, and now I have got enlightenment." Buddha said, "Do you still want your child back?" The woman said, "No, Lord. Now I understand that every person has to die one day. Even I will die one day. And my son's death has given me the strength to move on in life. Now, I don't want anything from you," Buddha said. "That's the spirit. When a person dies, there is no use crying over spilled milk. We should accept the situation and move on in life, because it's the only way to live life to the fullest." So friends, it's just like the woman who attained enlightenment by accepting her son's death. Similarly, we should also learn to accept the things that are beyond our control. We should not waste our precious time worrying about things that do not make any sense, because there is no point in worrying. Instead, we should focus on the things that are in our control and try to make the best out of it. That is the only way to live a happy and peaceful life. So always remember that life is full of ups and downs. There will be times when everything will be fine, and there will be times when everything seems to be going wrong. But in both situations, you should stay calm and keep moving forward. Do not stop in your journey. Just keep moving forward. Believe me, you will attain enlightenment one day, and you will reach your destination. Until then, keep trying. Keep moving on. Now let's see how many points you have noted. Write down the answers to these questions in the comment box below. Let's see how much you have understood from this story.